This is my show.
Here's another
This is
view.
my show.
Here's another view.
Is it?
You won't
That's the
silence
land
me.
rebounding this crust
You lie on the internet
Earth
all the
is the
time.
Atlantic
Oh, no, I
Ocean.
don't. I speak
And
the
if you
truth.
Look at it.
The embattled comic and podcaster tackled his controversies, particularly the widely.
He still
circulated
qualifies as a
video of
comic?
him using the N-word on his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh.
Somebody made a compilation of every
He said the
comic
N-word?
over 40
Oh, what's that?
videos, and they put it on YouTube. And it turned out
I can't say that word, Grandpa. I know.
What, like news?
People will get really mad if you use that word and tweet about it on a phone that's
Hmm.
owned by slaves.
Nope.
And then segued into a bit about labor conditions at
No,
overseas
not
cell
news.
phone factories.
Not
Yeah.
news.
Later,
Like
he
Nickelback?
anti-vax information
I mean,
controversy,
Nickelback
saying,
is a
"If
dirty
you're
word
taking
too,
vaccine
but
advice from me, is that really
no.
my fault?
No, not
Want my
Nickelback.
advice? Don't take my advice. The show marked the first announced appearance by the comedian since he became embroiled in controversy. Earlier Tuesday, Rogan slammed his recent controversies as a political hit job in a new episode.
It's not a political hit job. You say
Oh,
something
yeah.
stupid,
Yes,
you're
it
gonna
is.
get fucked with.
Yes, it is. It's a political hit job.
Is it a political hit job if one of the politicians that you don't like says something stupid?
Yeah, it's a witch hunt.
It's not. It's not a witch hunt.
As well as other top names like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Jon Stewart expressing and in some
Who are
cases
they?
apologizing for their own views.
The Rock
For more
is
details on the story, head to
an actor.
To get containers of survival food like this in pouches
Nope.
that last up to 25 years.
Oh.
And you can pick your size. We have
25
containers that
years.
last for a week.
Bridget,
No.
that'll last for
Several
25
for months
years.
at a time. We
You're
have
not
a
gonna
package
poop
that
for
includes a
25
year of
years.
food.
No.
It's all available
No,
on our website at
skip it.
4patriots.com.
Skip it.
You need to go
Jesus.
to
No, I
4patriots.com
need it.
right now, 'cause we're
No,
doing
you
everything we
don't.
can to make as much
I
food
need
available
it.
as possible.
No, you
There's
just
thousands
wasted
of people making
$10,000 on
requests,
crypto.
and we can only
No.
make this last until supplies
Oh, no,
run
I
out.
didn't.
Go to 4patriots.com
That's-
Yes, you
to
did.
get your survival
Frank tells
kit
me
right now.
that's gonna skyrocket.
For Patriots.
It's not. It's not gonna skyrocket.
Oh, look at that.
Peace of mind.
That's
I haven't been
disgusting.
able to eat mac and cheese since the 70s.
I was prepared. Thank you.
That's
for
because you
Patriots.
can't shit if you eat it.
Without having water, I'm so glad that I had the 4 Patriots.
Oh,
Electricity was out. The snow was crazy.
Last time you had mac and cheese, you had a hernia.
it's
Remember?
snowing outside right now, isn't
It
it?
was such a great feeling to know
No.
that we
We're gonna
had
die.
to our kids.
3 people that
You know-
ate 3 days off 72-hour food.
Oh, I'm sold. Okay.
Oh my God, this isn't. You're supposed to be
Bridget,
on
can
about
you-
Joe Rogan.
Can you read this?
No.
Can you read this about? Read this to me.
No, it's not snowing in New York at all. No,
Oh, why not?
it's not.
The-
Because that's not the weather.
They were
That's
sold
how the
out.
weather works.
Look at that. They're gonna sell out.
No, they're. It's all hype. It's a lie. It's a scam.
No, it's not. It wouldn't be on the internet if it was a lie.
Grandpa, you realize that 60% of the internet is lies.
No,
20% cats, 60% lies,
cats are
And-
lies.
and about 50% pyramid schemes.
Add to cart. Hey, what's our billing address, Bridget? What's our address, Bridget?
500
Oh, 500.
Rodeo Drive.
Oh, how do you spell that?
R-O-D-E-O
R-O-D-E-O
D-R-I-V-E.
G-R-I-V-E. Okay. City. What's our city?
Saskatchewan.
How do you spell that?
Start with Sasquatch.
How do you spell that?
Uh,
Oh, I remember. Sam, squat, squanch.
close enough, yep. There you go.
Okay. All right.
Sam Squanch, USA. State.
What state? Bridget, what state?
Florida.
Florida. I always wanted to go to Florida. What's our zip code? Bridget, what's our zip code? 4
8
Eight.
9 9.
99. Okay.
Yep, there you
Okay.
go.
Char Jameson show at gmail.com. Okay. Phone number. Oh wait, I remember. We did this for the pillows. 5876.
No, 867
867
5309.
5309. Okay. Okay, what's my card number, Bridget? What's my card number?
We'll be back after a short break.
Okay, so we could. Okay.
Jimmy has looked at that. Yeah, and I don't know Jimmy personally. I like the guy without knowing him. You interviewed him, right?
Yeah, very nice guy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh yeah, Jimmy.
I'd like to get him out in the field with me and show him some stuff firsthand. I bet
he would love that.
I think
he's
he
a
would.
giant fan of your work.
Oh.
I like to hear that. Well, I'm a fan of his work, but I don't happen to agree on this one.
Well, I mean, I don't even know if he agrees. I think he's just speculating.
Yeah.
He's not dogmatic. Like, he doesn't have like a rigid perspective on this.
Yeah, here you can see. There's the recap.
I'm rigid right now.
Look at this. You've got the.
Don't say that again, God.
Permanent. Tenoma. I forget how you pronounce
Timmy.
How to pronounce it, but anyway, that's it.
Timmy
Crater.
Timmy.
There's one here. We can.
Timmy Crater. Timmy.
No.
Timmy Crater.
Enamore Crater.
Oh, I know how to read.
That's
No, you
Impact.
don't.
And the Temimichat.
Timmy Cat. Timmy Cat Crater.
Check this out.
No.
Oh yeah.
Temenor Crater.
There's
It's
one,
Timmy Cat.
Two, and here's the recat structure.
No.
They fall in a perfect alignment.
Oh, that's
So
pronounced
what's the explanation there? I don't know.
recat.
Could just be coincidence, right?
That's not how that
Recat.
works.
One
Recat
thing that he
structure.
said about the recut structure was that around it, the white appears to be salt.
Which could be. And I mean, see, the rim rock of this is late Cretaceous, about 90 million years old. So at that point, it was below the ocean, right? So it's been uplifted. I think this thing is about 14
This guy
or
doesn't have
1500
any idea
feet
what the
above
fuck
sea
he's
level,
talking about.
if memory serves.
You know,
Much
it could
smaller.
also just be a
Plato's
crater.
scale was based
Dipshit.
on what?
The Stade.
Oh no, it's not.
It was based on the Stade,
look at that.
which is roughly 607 feet. It's where we get the word stadium
It's
from.
idiotic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
because
not true.
That was the length of a stadium in England.
Oh yeah, it is.
So
He
when
said it
you
is.
Look at Plato's version.
That's
of the
not
Sartorius.
true at
He
all.
said it's
He's
true.
So
He-
full of
When
shit.
you look at,
How is he full?
Plato's
How is he full of
version
it?
Atlantis,
How do you know?
Is there an area of the world?
They're talking
that
about
seems
Atlantis like
likely?
it's real, and Joe Rogan is a comedian.
Yeah.
He has
better
no
watch the 6-hour
archaeological experience
presentation.
of
Whoa,
paleontology.
This guy
Wow.
is.
I look.
What is this?
It's
No.
detailed. That's
Hold
why
on.
even
Let's
in
look
6
up Randal
hours,
Carlson.
You know, I
Randal
can't really spell it. In my
Carlson.
podcast,
Oh,
I
just
did
be-
the first
be quiet.
9 episodes.
No,
2 hours
I'm
each
gonna look up this guy.
were devoted to. I thought, well, let's.
He's
kick it off
into
with this
sacred
Atlantis.
geometry.
18 hours of Atlantis.
He
18 hours
is
of it. The
a
last
master
episode
builder
9
and architectural
I'm trying to listen to
designer.
this guy.
Structure.
Wow.
So I had eight hours, so 16
Yeah,
hours.
we
But
should
had
click off
some
this
chatter
huckster.
and things like that in there. So
Oh,
maybe
no,
more like
I
12,
wanna watch
14
him.
hours. So
No,
you know,
I think we
James
should.
is-
I
You're
think
just
we should click
you're,
off this
you're
crazy
talking
guy.
over him. I'm
pretty
trying to
fast. She
learn.
started doing this pot. She's really cool lady.
You're going to forget it in
She's
10
very
minutes.
interested in all this kind of stuff. Very smart, extraordinarily beautiful, and
Oh, that means she knows a
went
lot.
on and did a. She does these like
Idiot.
20.
I mean,
minute,
you're
30
ugly
minute
and you
little
don't know anything.
vignettes of things that she's really interested in, having to do a lot with, you know,
You're going to
ancient
talk,
cultures,
Grandpa.
all the kind of things that, you know.
Well, I'm
Graham
old. I'm
Hancock
supposed to
does.
be
When she
ugly.
reads Graham Hancock.
But
She
your
became a fan
grandmother
of
says I'm
mine, and
handsome.
She devoted
No,
one
that's
of
a
her little
Sigourney
20 or
Weaver.
30
She's
And
minute
she's a
still
slides
whore.
to- She said, I watched all 10
Sigourney
hours
Weaver's
or
still
12 hours
still
of
hot,
Randal
and she's
Carlson's
Sigourney
about,
who?
About your age.
Who?
programs on Atlantis.
The
And so
alien
she
lady?
did this like 30-minute little
Oh no,
synopsis.
no,
Really
there's
did a
no
great
ladies
job.
on Ancient
So-
Aliens.
We reached out to her. I
Oh, of
invited
course
her on.
not.
She
No.
came on. We did a live
No.
stream a couple of weeks ago
Idiot.
with her as a guest. And
Oh, you mean
really
Sanders
fun
Connell?
lady. She's also does comedy.
No.
Yeah, and she's very intelligent, very gorgeous.
Very,
what
very
can I say,
gorgeous.
you know,
See?
and smart and interested in
smart.
all this kind of stuff. So, you know.
So
you
she,
know.
yeah.
Beauty has
Anyways,
no bearing on intelligence.
so she
you
was very
ignorant,
interested in the
massive,
whole Atlantis
misogynist
thing.
dumbass.
So that means
So-
Atlantis was real.
Because of that, there was a lot of feedback and people
No.
wanting to know more.
No.
And
No.
so I thought, okay, now the 10 or 12 hours I did, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to condense that down.
I can't find a
So,
Wikipedia on this
A couple of weeks ago, we did the first.
Well,
3
that
hour
means-
live stream.
that means
So I
he's a
basically
real-
started
he's a
breaking
real,
down Plato's account,
wh-
line
whatchamacallit?
by line.
No.
What did he actually
No,
say?
it tends to mean that
Let's
they're a
look at the
huckster.
geology.
He's
you
a
can't
real,
find
uh,
any,
the
you can't find any
oceanography,
solid
the
information
astronomy,
on.
and see if it lines up, if it matches up.
Generally, they're
And so
grifters if you
I
can't
think there's
find any
one
info on
place
them.
that pretty much is not all the details, but when you look at
He's
all
a
of the
real,
areas around the planet
oh,
that
I
have
know,
been proposed
he's
for
a real
Atlantis, I think there's one
India
place that
Jones.
fits the
Oh,
majority of his
India
details.
Jones.
No.
He
No,
was.
he isn't.
Sunken Azores
He went into
Plateau, and I
those
say
places,
sunken
you
because
know.
We know it's sunken.
No,
It's right
that's-
along the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. In fact,
This guy is so full of
since
shit.
we're on this subject, and I wasn't even thinking we'd get on this
He is a
subject,
quack.
there's the Azores Plateau right there. It straddles.
Oh,
the
that's where
triple plate
Atlantis
junction,
is.
Which you have the
That's
European
the
plate,
Marianas
African
Trench,
plate,
you
and the North American
dumbass.
plate here.
It's that's where it is.
Nova Scotia?
Yeah, it's far north.
It's
It
in
is.
Nova
But
Scotia.
notice over here, it's really almost at the same latitude as Spain.
Yeah, it's in
And I
Nova
would say
Nova Scotia,
that
Spain.
If there's any place on the planet that is
Those
so
Spaniards,
consistent
they're,
with
you know,
Plato's
they're
account, that's it right there.
Why is that? Without doing an 18-hour presentation.
they're the Mexican. They're the Mexican Squisition.
We can.
They hide things like that.
In a nutshell,
I really wish I could
God,
meet you
where do I even
sometimes,
begin?
man.
So
God, Grandpa. Just stop.
I was afraid you were going to ask.
It's a real thing. Look it
I
up.
can look very quickly, I guess, like give you
He's
the
not.
5-minute version, which is that there is evidence that there was a massive subsidence
Oh my
along
God.
the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. We actually talked about
there was
this
a
little bit,
massive
and I think
substance.
in our very first discussion we had, which was what, 7-8 years ago?
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so we talked about this a little bit. Geophysics
Well,
shows
that makes it-
there's horizontal movement, lateral movement of the Earth's crust because of continental drift, but there's also vertical movement, and that is the result of isostatic compensation. That's called isostasy. Is the
That's
vertical movement of the Earth's crust.
isosporadic.
I can show you.
Isosporadic.
That will help to really illustrate what it is.
No.
Let me back up
Substance.
to,
Nope.
And that happened
let's see.
500 years ago,
Grandpa.
and
look at this guy.
that's what happened to Atlantis.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that all makes
Okay,
sense
so now
in
this
Star
is the
Trek.
shore of Hud is rising back.
And the land is rising because of a lack of weight of the ice?
Yes. Right. So you're sitting on a soft, cushiony chair right now, right?
Ice
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
weigh
yeah.
less
Are
than
you-
water, you
Okay,
dumbass.
so
That's
your
not how
ass is
physics
causing
works.
isostatic-
Okay. We need to break this down for people watching the show. My ass is causing my depression. Yeah. This guy knows what he. This guy's smart. And that is what happened to Atlantis.
Like, comment, and or subscribe for another hot take.
400 years ago. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Subscribe for more hot takes like this.
Oh, no, we're gonna keep watching.
That's what that is along many, many, many lines.
Yes, those are all
We could tell them to
shorelines.
subscribe
This is
to
my
the
show.
video.
Here's another
This is
view.
my show.
Here's another view.
Is it?
You won't
That's the
silence
land
me.
rebounding a couple of thousand feet after the ice was removed. Now, the ice was
No.
removed, and all of that was.
He said
trillions
it.
Of tons of weight. Where did it go?
That's true.
In the Atlantic Ocean.
That's not how that works.
Now you look, the thinnest crust.
You lie on the internet
Earth
all the
is
time.
Mid-Atlantic
Oh, no, I
Ridge.
don't. I speak
And
the
if you
truth.
Look at it, you'll see that
I speak the
You-
truth.
You speak what you
Transform
think is the
faults.
truth or what you pretend is the truth.
which should show up right here. The transform faults are these vertical fault lines that are what you would say orthogonal or
They're
right angles
right next
the
to
ridge
Atlantis.
itself. Here you can see very clearly the triple plate junction and how the Azores Plateau. Okay, well, since the 1940s, the first expedition in 1948, there was when they started doing dredge samples from the floor of the Atlantic Ocean, which coincidentally, the name of the ship was the Atlantis. They dredge core samples. and they pull up
that's
the
not a
core samples
coincidence.
From 2 miles down, a mile
Yes,
to
it
2
is.
miles down.
That's
and
a
they look at
sign
those core samples.
Of
No, it's
the
not.
of the
What you
deep
had was,
state.
for example, shallow water.
They don't want us to know.
creatures living. They weren't living. They were now, they had been drowned. You had creatures like that had
Aliens.
basically lived under 100 feet of seawater.
They had aliens
And now
down
they're
there.
mile and a half below.
And now they're
on the flanks.
they're a
of
mile
this-
below
of
the
this
ocean.
place right here.
So these are fossils that they're
Neither
finding?
of you have
Yes.
any
They're
idea
finding
what you're
fossils
talking about.
that ordinarily
Oh, yeah,
are
we do.
found in some place
Yeah.
that's very shallow.
I mean, he's kind of ugly, but he's
Very
getting
shallow, yes.
he's getting his information
100
from
feet,
someone
yes.
who's very beautiful.
So this is if the ice is increasing, sea level is falling, and we call that eustatic sea level.
We're getting that from
If the
from
ice is shrinking,
fellatio,
melting, sea level rises,
fellatio,
so that's a eustatic rise.
static.
That's the meaning.
Fellatio static.
Fellatio eustatic.
Fellatio static. Yeah, that's where it comes from.
Or melting.
That's
Okay.
That's what happened to
It says that
Atlantis.
Sea level fluctuations
Close
have
enough.
received only minor attention.